edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Heading into the day, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. They're 2 games back. And the Tigers are atop the division, 2 games up on 2nd place. Jose Barrios got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. In the standings, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central, 14 games back. And the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The A's put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-3. Entering the day's action, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West, 9 games back. And the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. The Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd. While first, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 2nd
Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Nico Goodrum, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next, Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Jordy Mercer now as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They're obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play. So a moment visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
From the stretch, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Green, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Stepping in, Ryan Flaherty. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's gone 3 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot down the line in right. His first home run of the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball right into the shift. Goodrum on the grass.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Settling in now, Greg Allen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped up, and Mercer will make the play for the final out. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Now in the box, John Hicks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Zimmer going back on it. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Luplow is there to put it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today.
17.
And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
Batting none.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tigers lead it 2-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Seager. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jordan Robertkoll.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So stepping in, Tim Fedorovich. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. Runners off for second. And the runner back. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Nick Castellanos now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Allen has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Zimmer is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So digging in now, Tim Fedorovich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
He's set, and the pitch on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. and an easy ground ball as a result.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Harrison's got to get rid of it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Luplow makes the play. 1 away. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Lindor from shallow center. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
In now, Jacoby Jones. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Mercer at short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now batting, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Allen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. They still trail it here 2-1. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Castellanos.
Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Travis has it. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. In there, strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They lead it. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jose Arena will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
At the plate, Devin Travis. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Grenier moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Striding in once again, Tim Fedorovich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Fedorovich playing here in his age 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Cabrera
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Luplow has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
now batting.
John Hicks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Kristen Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
there's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Bradley.
Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. In now, Ryan Flaherty.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Jones waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Our score remains. Back here in Cleveland, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready for and there's one gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Last time through was a base hit. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Greg Allen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The next 0-2. Pitch popped up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Travis.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Devin Travis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Allen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grenier recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Ready once again, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliding.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out for short. To his left, Lindor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, he pops it up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Bit of an uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader as he's been held hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to take an 0 for right here. One knock does not move his average, and I think if we asked him right now, he would certainly take that long dart to right to keep him above water today.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Santana is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll... Now at the plate, Tim Fedorovich. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Taken in by Mercer. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Digging in, John Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Into the box, Kristen Stewart. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Allen giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Grayson Griner.
Coming to the plate now, Grayson Grenier. He's got a hit in 3 and 1 the count. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 2-1. Ryan Flaherty will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Seager. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Trevor Bauer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes.